to talk about New Year resolutions, right? Now I'm sure you must have made these resolutions in the past. If you have not, I'm sure your friends would have done that. And if you look at how many people or how often do we actually end up implementing those resolutions, you'll find that number is very, very small. It's maybe less than 5% of the, in less than 5% of the cases, people are able to actually do whatever they resolved. So the question is why? I'm going to argue that this whole idea of New Year resolutions is fundamentally flawed, and that's why it doesn't work. So there are two reasons why it doesn't work. So first reason is that when you make a resolution, right, at that point, maybe you're sitting and talking to your friends, or you're thinking about the next year, and in your mind there is this, you are excited, you are happy, and you have some enthusiasm inside you which is making you say, okay, this year is going to be the year of doing X, right? So you want to get up in the morning at 5 a.m. and start working out, or you want to learn some new skill, or you want to study so much harder. So you have all these noble ideas, but then at that point there is this excitement inside you, right? When the time comes to implement, right? So let's say if you have decided to get up and run, right? Now, when it is 1st of January or then 5th of January, 10th of January, at that point of time, that excitement is gone. Now there is no background music, there is no one to egg you on, and then you just give up. So this is the problem, number one. Number two, we artificially decide some date. We'll say like 1st of January, I'll start this thing. So my question is, why 1st of January, right? Why not, why not 30th of December? Why not some other date? Now, why is that a problem? Now let's say you decide to do something on 1st of January. Now, for whatever reason you missed it, and now it's like 5th of January or 7th of January, and now what happens? Now it feels like, oh, the beauty of this whole thing is gone. You had thought you'll do from 1st of Jan to 31st December. Now it looks like it's already 5 days are gone, 10 days are gone, 2 months are gone, and then you just give up. And then you wait for the next year and so on. Right? So that is why it does not work. So I have two recommendations. So number one, don't wait for 1st of January. If you want to do something, if tomorrow is the right context, start tomorrow, start today evening, right? Any date, 1st of Jan is as good as 14th of Feb, which is as good as 13th of December or whatever, right? So this artificial dates, we should remove all that, right? So what's the advantage? Advantage is now, let's say if 1st of Jan you miss it, right? Then 7th of Jan is just as good a day to get started, or tomorrow is just as good a day to get started. So just get started, right? Do not wait for this artificially holy and some very a date which has got some sanctity. It's all in our head. That's number one. And second thing I would like you to think about is, when it comes to implementing our resolutions, right? We have made that resolution because we know it is something which is hard, which we could not do last year, and you want to do it next year. If it is hard, right, you are expecting that you will have the same enthusiasm, but you will not have. When you have to get up at 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m., at that point it is you against you, right? And then unless you have that discipline, unless you have that resolve, you will not be able to implement, because that excitement is gone. So when you make a resolution, don't just make a resolution, make a plan. And the plan should be very simple. I am going to, let's say, study for 4 hours from 4 to 8 p.m. 4 days a week or 5 days a week. If that is a resolution, then decide 4 p.m. when it starts, regardless of whether I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad, I'm feeling sleepy, I'm feeling tired, doesn't matter, right? Then you start at 4. If you've decided to, get up in the morning, go for a walk or a run or a swim, right? Then when the time comes, just do it mechanically. You cannot think whether I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad, and so on, right? So these are the two things. So start tomorrow, start at the earliest possible opportunity, right? And second, when the time comes, do not rethink, just do it.